Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we have episode number 13 of the I Rate Your Team series. Of course, the series where you send in your teams and I rate them. If you want a chance to be part of episode number 14, the best way to enter is by just following me on Twitter. I'm just going to call it Twitter. Just follow me on Twitter. Right here's the link, FerdyHK, link in the description as well. And all you want to do is every single Friday, I put this tweet up right here. We had 53 submissions. This is probably the biggest one, I think, so far this year. So shout out to you guys, always showing love on this series year in and year out. But of course, yeah, follow me on Twitter. Every Friday, this tweet will go live. And all you got to do is send me a nice, high-quality screenshot of your team. It can be a picture from your phone. Just make sure it's horizontal. That's really the only thing. But it's that easy. Before we get started, though, our shout out for today's video goes to my man, Mr. Unknown User. And if you want a chance to be shouted out in the next one, let's comment the star emoji. But let's just get started. 20 minutes of uninterrupted team rating begins now. Actually, you might get an ad, though. You might get an ad. That's just how YouTube is. You might get it. It might not be uninterrupted. I apologize for that, but you might get an ad. So here we go. Let's get started here. We got Sir Himothy squad. 25 Jets team with Raiders defense. And I'm kind of interested to see what a lot of these teams look like. This guy's team is obviously, a little bit juiced because he has the, he has the all Madden strat card on, so he doesn't actually have a 99 overall Ricky Williams, but, the personnel is the personnel. So 25 Jets team, he's not going to have much on offense. He shouldn't have much on offense. He has Sauce Gardner, though, Darrelle Revis with Ronnie Lott at corner, which is actually a pretty good idea for the Jets team. I mean, you could use Cromartie, but if you have other good safeties, like he has 2 free safeties right now, it actually is smart for him to use Ronnie Lott at cornerback. I actually like that a lot for you. The Quinn Williams, Aaron Donald maybe off an edge, it looks like, or maybe you're playing him at, no, you're probably using Terry off one edge, Mike off the other, then Quinn Williams, Aaron Donald. It's probably what your team's looking like. Then you're probably using Luke Kuechly. So pretty solid looking squad. Obviously, I'm going to rank off the personnel, which it looks pretty good to me. It doesn't look like anything, it doesn't look bad for a Jets team. It looks pretty good. 2 good tackles, 2 good guards, and then Kevin Malway fully upgraded, I believe, or at least close to it. So I'm going to give this team right here, let's give him at these team. I'm going to toss him a, let's toss him a 9-5 to get us started here today. 9-5 to get us started. Next up, Joshua. His guys' teams are always just insane. 25 Cowboys, 25 Raiders, Eagles O, Chiefs D. And yeah, I mean, this guy's been in almost every single episode besides last one because I think I skipped down a couple, but his team is crazy. We'll get limited time Irvin and Crosby when they drop in price, which makes sense. And yeah, he's also said that outside linebackers don't play, or defensive tackles are trash because I put outside linebackers there. So Raiders, Cowboys teams gonna have Randy Devontae, Harold Carmichael. Yeah, getting Mike Irvin is pretty necessary for this squad. Josh Jacobs, of course, pretty good. Troy Aikman, probably the best set feet lead quarterback in the game, and he's running him with Gunslinger, as well as gift wrapped with the Legend X set feet. He's got Greg Olsen there. He's got a Dory Jackson on a Dallas team, which, yeah, that makes sense. I'm surprised that Raiders actually is I'm surprised this team actually is a little bit better, but one thing I will say is the potential of this team is going to be pretty crazy, right? I mean, you have 2 of the best teams as far as, just in past years on the same. They're eventually going to really get glitchy. This team honestly not as good as I thought it was going to be. Obviously still a pretty good squad. Like, I'm probably still going to give this team like a 9-5, 9-6. He's probably still up there, but I'm surprised it's not better for these 2 teams combination. And I do think it will heat up. There's really no way it doesn't. I'm actually already rated this team right here. This is the Patriots offense and defense. I gave it a 2 out of 10. About right for the, if I were to rate the Jets, though, as a Jets fan, I don't like the Patriots, but as a Jets fan, if I were to rate the Jets, if it was Jets offense, Jets defense, it would probably be like a 6, because I would give the Jets, it'd be like a 4. No, because I would give the offense like a 2, and I'd give the defense a 10 or a 9. Whatever the average is there, someone do the math for me. Now, but next team, we got Solo Gang. 54 Ravens. Theme team Chiefs. Oh, wow. 54 Ravens is crazy. So, yeah, I do think running Ricky Williams on a theme team, he's a top 2 running back. If you're not running the ball a lot, go watch my video I dropped yesterday talking about, the difference really between Ricky and Kenneth Walker. To me, the big difference is the X factors and the amount of AP you're willing to invest on your running back position. If you run the ball a lot, Kenneth Walker, but this guy's got a Ravens team, and it's full Ravens team, so 100% use Ricky Williams. Ricky, Lamar, Devin Hester, OBJ. Didn't they just get a wide receiver? Oh, no, they got Marquise Brown. So Marquise Brown, 93 speed. Odell Beckham, 93 speed as well. Devin Hester, I think, only has 89 speed with Gus Edwards, who's obviously a 94 speed. But I do like Ricky better because Ricky does get jukebox, which is very, very good in my opinion. And it actually might not fit in your offense. Low key, if it doesn't fit in your offense, you're probably just fine with Gus. But to me, jukebox is the best ability in the game. So if you can find a way to work it in, maybe by getting rid of gift wrap or something like that, it's probably worth doing. But let's go over here to defense. We got Marlon Humphrey. Yeah, the Ravens corners have kind of fell off a little bit. They still, of course, have Ed Reed, but they kind of got a lot of upgrades right before the big cornerback jump that we just recently had. So, like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, these guys were still probably pretty good, but now they're a little bit outdated, even on a full theme team. Like we're talking, not outdated, but Marlon Humphrey, what does he have now? 91 speed on your team, 89 speed Deion Sanders, I believe, or does he have? Wait, does Deion have? Let me actually check that. Does Deion have base 89 or does he have base 87? I know he's at 87 overall. I was getting confused. That's prime time, isn't it? I'll click here. But he's got 90 speed. I was actually wrong there. But yeah, that's the only problem with Ravens right now. But again, it is full, and they could get like a Rod Woodson upgrade. And EA's already doubled up on upgrades this year, so we could low-key see a Deion Sanders maybe for season 3. I mean, there's a good chance we do. So on this team right here, I'm going to give them pretty solid, to be honest, for a full theme team this early in the year. It's actually pretty good. I mean, besides probably like your strong safety, which I would imagine. Oh wow, you're not cheating at strong safety unless you're putting Nitrain at safety. Then you're not cheating at safety, which is kind of diabolical. And he's cheating at wide receiver 3 with Randy Moss. So with that in mind, I'll give you some 9-2. It's a pretty good looking squad. 9-2 for this team. Keep in mind, everyone has +2 speed instead of +1. Looking into building Chiefs, Ravens, Vikings hybrid. Okay, I don't like a triple theme team this early in the year because it's not really possible to build. I would say stick to one. In the one team I would drop is probably the Chiefs team. I would drop the Chiefs team. I think a 25 Ravens, 25 Vikings team. You have both 2x chem players. You have a bunch of cheats to maybe run whatever free Chiefs players you want to run. But to me, running that many Chiefs and running a 3 theme team right now doesn't make any sense. I would drop the Chiefs theme team and commit to a full Ravens or half Ravens, half Vikings team. That's what I would do. And like I said, it's not like the Ravens give you a good running back. They do give you a good running. Oh, no, you have the Ravens. So yeah, the Chiefs is not giving you much, to be honest. They're really not. Besides like Travis Kelce. Then on defense, what are they going to give you? I guess they're giving you Revis, right? I guess their DBs. I mean, no, I would drop Kansas City. I think I would drop Kansas City's theme team. Because running the triple theme team right now just makes zero sense with how chems work. Like, if you could do 3-3-3 like you're able to do in Madden 22, maybe. But to me, it makes no sense. So this team right now, the way it looks, no +1 speeds anywhere. Yes, it is pretty solid, but really, I'm going to give this team probably like an 8-8, honestly. I'm going to get to an 8-8. Next up, the Bishops team. 25 Chiefs, 25 Vikings. So I guess you can see if you drop Ravens, what a 25 Chiefs, 25 Vikings team would look like. Sub Hunter and Thomas in the defensive end, Daniil Hunter and Derek Thomas in 6-1, and run 3 lurk artists. Okay, here we go. Here's the defense. Okay, he is running Sauce Gardner, Revis. He's got Peters there. He's got Paul Krause. He's got Jabril Curse. He's got Randy Moss, Stephon Diggs, Justin Jefferson, and Adrian Peterson. That, of course, is the power of a Vikings team having those 4 guys, which is really, really nice. Troy Aikman. And again, Chiefs team, they started really hot, but they've really dropped. They've really fallen off to me. They haven't gotten ready that many upgrades. It's been kind of nasty for them. So this team right here, it does look pretty solid. I'm still going to give them, I mean, it's kind of carried by Vikings. If you can move away from the Chiefs theme team, maybe pick someone else, I would do it because I don't even know what like legends they could really get. Like they're not going to get really any current names besides maybe a Patty. And my theory is still that Patrick Mahomes will be our Team Diamond quarterback this year. I think he will. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm going to give this team, it's just, I think it can be better. I think it definitely could be. I'm going to give it a 9, but I think it could potentially, like with Vikings, could be like a 9-5, 9-6 team if you switch that theme team to a Rams, or Rams would be pretty good. It's a team of good DBs. Even Jets, Vikings will be really good because the Jets have 3 good cornerbacks. You already have Sauce Gardner. You can go Sauce Gardner. You can keep your Revis, and then you can just buy Ronnie Lott and Ed Reed, play Ronnie Lott at corner like the guy was doing earlier. Not a bad idea. The only problem is the Jets don't have receivers, but that's obviously filled with the offensive guys that you have already, and then with 2x chems, you can clearly cheat on Travis Kelce if you want to use him. So that's my tip for you. Next up, 25 Raiders, the 25 Saints team. Martin Gramatica, 91 at kicker. Terry Tate, Michael Parsons, the specialist. Have the full legend from the Compass win open up tomorrow. Okay, so he sent this a while ago. I'm recording this episode pretty late. Normally I don't record this late. It is 8:30 right now on Saturday. Okay, what we got here? What we got here? We got Brock's 12. We got Brock's squad. Okay, what team is this? Raiders, Saints. Saints theme team is interesting because they have some. Yeah, Michael Thomas is actually a good card. Like that Michael Thomas card is pretty comparable, if not debatably better than DK Metcalf's card. The guy can move well. He's 6'3", runs nice routes. So I like Michael Thomas's card here. Ricky Williams, of course, on the Saints team with Randy Moss, and he's got Devontae Adams. Okay, John Madden, Lincoln Kennedy. It's a pretty good offensive line. The defense has its holes. I'm gonna say that right now. Yeah, it definitely has its holes. I'm trying to figure out some kind of way you can make this work. And you didn't send special, so I don't really know what you have in there. But from what I can see on this team, DB to me is like just so important. And I would probably end up giving this team probably like an 8-7 just because of the secondary. And it's just mainly the corners. Even the pass rush to me isn't that great. I mean, it's just Khalil Mack, maybe Nico, Sapp, and Aaron Donald, Reggie White. I don't really know who you're using. You know what I mean? Oh, Micah Parsons in specialist. Okay, so Micah, that's not bad actually. It's not bad. I'll give it an 8-9 because you have the offense guys. You have Ricky. You have Team Randy Moss. Team Michael Thomas. I'll give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. Next up, Lee Will's team. Eagles O, Chiefs D, 25 Seattle. Need a QB1 and an RB1. So let's see what you got here now. The QB1, RB1 with 2 million coins. Seattle theme team. The easy answer I could give you is Warren Moon, but that's not that practical. I don't hate the Russ card. You can get him for like 550. If he gets down to 550, I would say buy him for the Seattle team. He plays pretty well and he's got good speed, can roll out pretty well, and you're already kind of used to using a guy like him, so like Justin Fields. So go get Russ for that squad. Give him +1 speed, +1 acceleration. Running back, I think you got to get Kenneth Walker. I mean, I know he might be expensive, but with the Seattle team, who I think is the best running back in the game at +1 speed, 93 speed is just insane. So I would say go get Kenneth Walker and Russell Wilson. I still don't think that, Warren Moon makes sense to buy. I just don't think so. And these Legends, this is actually my first time seeing the Legends prices today. Again, Derek Brooks got down pretty low. Was I right with Derek Brooks? I was right with Derek Brooks. I recorded yesterday's video on Friday, and I was like, yeah, I think they're going to give him 90-man, 90 zone. And they did that. He's actually a demon. Wow, he's actually crazy. They gave him a trait, and they gave him a trait. Yeah, he's early a card. If you have, even if you don't have one of his teams, if you can get this guy, like how cheap was he going for today? Yeah, like 512, 500K. I might go snag Derek Brooks, bro. Because I always want to use Derek Brooks cards, but they never make sense to use. But now that there's a chance I can use them with large artists, I might go buy him and sell Luke Kuechly, to be honest. But back to this guy's squad. Let me see the defense. Sauce Gardner, Champ Bailey, pretty good looking squad. Good looking defense. Maybe at safety, I would say upgrade to Ed Reed, maybe, or even Ronnie Lott. Not bad buys there. But corners look good to me. It all looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to give, besides like Ryan Neal, but he's on a Seattle team. He's able to be a pretty good user. But I wouldn't play him over the top, though. If you are playing him over the top, I would probably adjust that and make sure you either can use him or play him in the box. Because over the top is just crazy for Ryan Neal. It is kind of crazy. So I'm going to give this squad right here, the way it looks right now, with Justin Fields and Derrick Henry, I'll give it an 8-8. We haven't really seen I feel like we haven't seen that many bad teams this year, to be honest. But 25 Bears, 25 Jets. Okay, this one might be interesting. Justin Fields at quarterback makes sense. Deonta Foreman, or is it Deonta Foreman? Someone's trying to tell me the pronunciation. I'm just going to call him Donta, bro. If they wanted to pronounce it Deontay, they could have spelled it that way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not on me, it's on them for spelling his name wrong, bro. That's like my name being Carl, but it's pronounced as a Joseph. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? But Anyway, back to the point here. Jets, Bears, he's got Garrett Wilson, Randy Moss. The Bears do not have a receiver yet. Sounds like it's DJ Moore, but he's got weird route running, distribution. We got Greg Olsen. I forgot he played for the Bears. I didn't even realize that. Did he? Yeah, Bears. Damn, Bears, Greg Olsen. Okay, that's actually a W. John Runyon, good offensive line. This defense better be crazy, and they kind of are. Sauce Gardner, Revis, Jalen Johnson, Ronnie Lott, Ed Reed on the other side. Edgers are Khalil Mack and Jared Allen. With William Perry, this team kind of blends. Holy shit, I mean, this team blends, bro. This team actually blends, and he has some cheats and specialists. I mean, this team blends. Wow. Bro, this team's like a new Bears receiver away from being really good. I mean, it really is a good Bears receiver away. Like, it really is. Like, they're a Brandon Marshall away from being special. I mean, it seems like I love this. This is a really good team build. I'm going to give them a 9-7. I love this team a lot. This team gets my seal of approval. This is a really good build. This is a really well-built team. The team is, in reality, is probably like a 9-4, but because I like the way it's built, I'm going to give it a 9-7. Next up, Bills O. Holds defense. What? Oh, probably just a God Squad team then? You're just going to be a God Squad team. Okay. Just a good old God Squad. I mean, you could go God Squad. Having Avonte Maddox on a God Squad team is nasty work to me. But that's pretty good to me. Outside of that, I think a Ken Riley buy makes sense for this squad with 2 million coins. Ken Riley's a good buy. Ken Riley or Champ Bailey, I like them both. Quarterback, if you want to use Fields, sure, he's free. You know, I get why people use Fields, but I think the Vic card plays better than him personally. If you go watch the quarterback tier list, there's one. I like Troy Aikman, but again, it's just different play styles. Lamar Jackson even. But, you know, he's free. People like using the free cards, and I get it. You know, it makes sense. So, this team right here, the way I'm seeing it right now, a full picture. I got the full thing. All right, I'm going to give this team like a 9. I'll give it a 9. Let's keep going here. Next up, 30 Jets. Jets O. Okay, 30 Jets, which full Jahmyr Gibbs is a crazy card to still be holding on to. Wild out of you. Geno Smith. Wait, he's a 90. He's a 90 overall. I didn't know that. But I guess he came out right before the All Madden cards. But Geno Smith, Nick Baldwin. Okay, I don't even read his name. Garrett Wilson, Justin Jefferson, Kyle Pitts. Not many Jets on offense. This guy does have Sauce Gardner with Antonio Cromartie, Darrelle Revis, Ronnie Lott, Ed Reed, as well as Derwin James. And user Luke Kuechly. I'm not sure who else you use there, but maybe you use probably three corners. Maybe use Ed Reed at cornerback. Maybe you put Ronnie Lott at corner. I don't know what you run. But the defense is pretty nasty. Offense, too. Offense is pretty good. You using Geno Smith is kind of crazy, but if you think he plays good for you, go for it. I still prefer Vic. But again, there's, of course, that lefty problem. But that's probably what I would say. I'm going to give this team, though, probably like a 9-2. Pretty good-looking squad. Pretty good-looking squad. Next up, we get James. James just has a God Squad. This team's hectic, bro. This team's hectic, man. I mean, like, I get if you're a fan of a player. Like, I understand that. But there's been times in my past Madden experience. Where is he? Where is he, bro? I'm just gonna look him up. But there's been times even in my past Madden experience, man, where it's like, you can't defend owning this card. Like, especially if you're, like, I get it if you're on a theme team, but no theme team CD Lamb for 1 million coins is absolutely criminal. This man should be locked up for owning this card. On this squad. He's probably a fan of CeeDee Lamb. And that's the problem with these LTDs and the odds that they're flying out of packs, because, you know, people are fans of cards and they want to use them. Sometimes you can't use CD. You can't be using CeeDee Lamb. This can't be. Like, literally sell CeeDee Lamb and go buy DK Metcalf and upgrade somewhere else. Like, upgrade Trey Brown. You know what I mean? Like, that would be a much more benefit. Like, go buy the most expensive corner that coins can buy you. You know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't. I don't know. I'm gonna give this team like that. Him owning CeeDee Lamb is crazy. And he is a Dallas fan, but still, it's just crazy. Unless you have a Dallas team, you just couldn't justify it. Loki built a Dallas team so it can justify you owning this card. If you got a Dallas team, you got to spend $2.3 million on receivers. $2.3 million on receivers alone. One of them is mid. If this card is mid, he's mid at best. Like, at best. For 1 million coins, I mean, there's, like, it's crazy. It's crazy how bad they cheated that card. And they were planning on cheating him a lot harder. I'm going to give this team right here. Man. This team, it's not bad outside of that, owning him. But I'm going to give it like an 8-5. Maybe an 8 for owning CeeDee Lamb. Next up, Niners for them. Wait, what? Niners for the Moss? For Moss? Niners for Moss? Maybe is what he's trying to say. Niners for Moss. Niners didn't think got two good receivers. They got Isaac Bruce and Randy Moss. Using Travis Kelce at receiver is criminal in my opinion. Probably just get rid of him. Like, just don't use him. You have 12 million coins. Go buy an actual receiver. That's probably what I would say. Like, with 12 million coins, just go buy, like, Jefferson or even DK still a good buy. Like, that's probably what I would say. you have like I don't like using Travis Kelce, especially with 12 million. Especially with 12 million. Like, you're not even trying to make the most of your team, like your coins at this point. You have that many coins, go spend them. Go spend them. Let me see the defense. Still using Sean Taylor's crazy 88 speed. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I'm gonna give this team just a weird constructed squad. It just makes me uneasy. Teams like this make me anxious. 8-7. All right, we'll be at. All right, let's do one more team. Time for one more team. I'm late. Okay, he got it in. But looking for feedback. Trying to upgrade my O-line more. Maybe sell Gino. What's his profile picture? Who is this? Oh, is this him, bro? He's 6'5" forward? Oh, my God. Dude's a physical specimen, bro. All right, here we go. Let's see what he's got. Has he got a theme team? Has he got a theme team at all? Champ Bailey? No theme team. All right, Champ Bailey, Jalen. Oh, Jabril Prep. I supposed to Jalen Petrie. Jabril Peppers, Night Train Lane, Darrell Revis. Pretty good corners. Safeties, not the greatest. Like, you really shouldn't be using these 88s outside of a theme team. Besides maybe a Dafe Owe, like, you shouldn't be using the 88s from Division Dynasty on, like, without a theme team. You just shouldn't be. None of the cards to me are, in my opinion, are at that level where you should be using them on a theme team. That's just how I feel. But Alvin, Gino, Jamar, DK Metcalf, Randy Moss, Travis Kelce. I feel like we're seeing a lot of Travis Kelce's today. Sitting on 1 million. I would say go watch the quarterback tier list because Gino's not bad. I mean, yeah, if you like Gino, stick with him. He's got traditional too. Like if you can play comfortable with him, I would say go for it, bro. Like, I don't hate using Gino. I feel like I've had this weird bias against Gino. I don't even know why. But if you're comfortable with him, he can get the job done in reality. Like I was gonna say maybe look at someone else, but in reality, he's okay. You know what I mean? That's probably the truth. So yeah, this team right here, let's give him a oh man, this is a tough one. This is actually a tough one. I don't like the safety. Outside that, it's okay. I'm gonna go with an 8-8 for this squad. Is there any other interesting teams down here? We already saw a full Ravens team. No one spent Eagles team. What does this look like? Eagles team, they're kind of a receiver. They're kind of lacking corner. All right. Is there any interesting squads coming out here? Full most feared. I'm gonna go to sleep. No money spent. Okay. No theme team. Okay. Niners, Ravens. This team might be crazy. Hold up. You gotta get Isaac Bruce. Need to see Isaac Bruce on the team, bro. Isaac Bruce, Randy Moss, and OBJ would be crazy. O-line makes sense. Lamar at QB makes sense. Ricky, let me see the DBs. Ken Riley, Ronnie Lott, Ed Reed, Eric Berry with Jair. It's pretty solid. Maybe not as good as I thought it was going to be. That team's probably like a 9-2. Full Bucks. Well, I always like seeing this full Bucks team. I don't know if he sent this in before or after. Yeah, he wasn't able to get him yet. But I sent it on Friday. Yeah, he did. But yeah, Derek Brooks, go buy that card, bro. Jetso, Rams. This is literally my team right here. Literally my team. Oh, he sent 2 defenses. Take that. That's tough. And here's KIW's team. He always comes with the juice. Oh man, this team's about to be crazy. Rams Raiders, bro. Rams Raiders is crazy. Again, though, like the Raiders aren't contributing that much. I guess they have 2 good edge rushers now. Yeah, I guess they are contributing a little bit. And they get Kenneth Murray as well. And they get Randy Moss. That's a pretty big contribution. A 6'4", 93 speed player in this game is contributing a pretty good amount and potential for like Culpepper. That'd be crazy. All right, we're gonna end on that one. KW always sends some nice squads. KW, your squad right now is probably like a solid, like a 9-8, bro. That's a good looking squad. So, yeah, of course, if you want a chance to be part of the next episode, a link above or link in the description, one or the other. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and as always, I'll see you boys in the next.